Hey, afternoon everyone. A bit of an update from Rose Ironworks. This is Chris. Excuse the slightly shaky arm, holding the phone. So it's been a while since I've done a video, so I thought I'd give a bit of an update of what's been going on with life and all that. Bit of a setback at the moment. We're working one-handed today, trying to. I managed to give myself a nice Colles fracture of my right wrist about a week and a half ago. So that's been a bit of a problem. Had to put a lot of work on hold and had to do a lot of embarrassing phone calls to customers and telling them that stuff can't happen for a while. I think I've been signed off for about 6 weeks at the moment, or potentially 6 weeks still back to normality. However, I'm not going to let the games completely stop for that. So today I thought, because it's good for the mental health thing, which I'm all for keeping maintained, I'm back at the workshop today, and I thought I'll give you a bit of a look around, because I don't think I've actually done a kind of workshop tour. It's a bit of a project in progress. So basically the building that you can see is I think it's late Victorian. I'm not sure actually how old it is. Used to be a bull pen. My site is on an old farm in the Midlands in UK. So basically what I've done is I've laid this out. It's a bit of a wobble. There we go, that's better. Bit of a wobble on the phone. Laid this out, so I've got one end is the workshop, which you can see here. It still would have been a lot more happening if I hadn't gone and done my arm in. So we've got the bandsaw there, toolbox, got the lathe, pillar drill, which I'm about to start doing some stuff, and then storage and things. Through that door is my yard, out of the way, and then around the back here, other end of the world, this is storage. So this is all the stuff that I had used for all sorts of things, everything you could imagine. Yeah, there's all sorts of stuff there, all my spares and stock and cable and stuff in the entertainment industry and lighting stuff, rigging, power, you name it. Got some temporary mains gear hanging on the wall there and spare chain hoists and a very unloved looking electrical bag at the moment because I can't be doing much of that at the moment. So at the moment what I'm doing is I'm working on a bit of a project for a friend of mine. I'm just going to try and... What have I done with it? I don't know. Anyway, I was going to hold this. So basically, I'm making this project. I'll try and hold it up with a dodgy arm. You can see that. Very, very simple manual CAD drawing. So, load of 12mm rebar, really. And what I'm making at the moment is a little jig out of some bits of scrap out the bin. For bending, like a pigtail on the end of the bar. So what I've got a bit of 25mm bar out the drops bin, which I've just turned a very, very slight bit off the end. Probably about 6 thou, something like that, 6 bananas, just to give it a bit of a seat. Dropping that into 25mm hole. Which I'm just about to drill on the drill press. It's a bit of 12mm plate. It's all mild steel, nothing too fancy. And then that's going to be for the rebar, which I've got sitting out here in the yard. A bit bright. Oh dear. So we've got a load of rebar on the floor down there. I'm not quite sure how I'm going to handle that with one hand at the moment, but we'll come across that in a bit. So. It's kind of a nice place to be. This very quiet here, which is good, and I've got all the space I need for my work. But I've still got loads of things to do. I've still got sockets to install, and I've got to change around the storage over here. Still got my steel on the rack there. And the idea is I want to be able to take it straight off the rack, straight into the saw there. But at the moment, that's in the way, that rack, and that one needs to be pulled forwards that way a bit, just so I can get the length, because I've roughly set this up so I've got about 5 or 6 meters from the edge of the saw down to the wall, but I just need to rehash everything. But I think that's going to be a winter project when my arm is better. If those of you want to know what I've actually done, look it up. It's called a Colles fracture. It's a combination of a dislocation and a fracture of the big bone in the wrist, radius, I think. So yeah, all good fun. What else is happening in the life? So I've got loads of other work on, loads of jobs, but it's all going to have to be on hold because it's a bit annoying that I can't do anything. So I've got a list of stuff on the board. I've got everything from, I've got to install some 16 amp sockets for the landlord. A friend of mine's got a summer house that's arriving very soon. It's going to need wiring, sockets, lights, etc. We've got a horse box tailgate and rear cross member that's got to be chopped out and replaced. That's completely rotten. I've got another job which I've been doing for, some of you may know that I also work in the entertainment industry doing lighting, rigging and site power, temporary mains for festivals and concerts, etc. So I've got a job waiting to come out in Coventry, which is not far from here. And then yeah, I've got other things going on as well. Just lots of bits and pieces really. Unfortunately, that all my customers I told them pretty quickly what I'd done, and yeah, they're all been quite understanding, which is nice. So anyway, I'm try and do more with the channel at the moment. So if you like me, if you like the sound of the content, I know it's not very exciting this time. Like and subscribe, please. Press the thingy, the doobly-doo down below. Please do read your comments, as long as they're constructive and nice. I think maybe later on I might be looking at maybe launching some form of support for the page, maybe, because I am self-employed. So at the moment I'm kind of relying on, hopefully the insurance is going to help out for the next month or so. Yeah, we'll have to see. So maybe if you want to ask me some questions or suggest some idea for content, yeah, give me a do, and maybe we'll get this camera work a bit going better because I'm a bit wobbly, aren't I? So nice to see you all. Take care, and I'll catch you again on the next update. So cheers.